Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to ride some trails near to me at a place called Woodbury. So I've managed to find an unusual gap in the weather. It's been raining for the last 2 weeks and it's forecast to rain for another whole week. So today is my only window to go out and ride some trails. It may look sunny, but it's extremely wet and muddy. Let's go and have some fun. Today's ride takes place at Woodbury Common, somewhere I've wanted to explore for a long time. The plan is to ride the trail at the top of the hill that leads down to a spot with some steep single track trails and a few jumps to play on. Woodbury single track has been on my list for a long time. The Common actually has a couple of areas like this that are great to explore if you're on a mountain bike. With the sun shining, it may look like amazing conditions to ride, but don't be fooled. The trails are still pretty muddy after the last couple of weeks of rain, and this means less traction, slower speeds, and a much higher chance of me ending up face down in the mud. So today's session is going to be a bit of a balance between some fun riding and a bit of self-preservation. For the ride, I'm on my Cube Stereo 150. This should be a pretty good machine for the job. It's better suited to steeper descents than my hardtail, and it has grippier tyres and better brakes. I have a feeling I'm going to need as much help as I can get today. So let's get to it. Now, could this be it? Starting down this piece of single track, I got my first taste of what some of the trails will be like in these conditions. Oh, it is extremely sloppy. So I've never ridden any of the trails at Woodbury, but I have ridden just some of the cross country. Probably not the best conditions to explore some of the downhill trails and things, but needs must. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Woo. Oh, I'm soaked already. I can just hear the squelching coming from my tyres. Oh. Getting tight in here now. Ooh. Oh god, I'm wearing my gloves. These are spiky. Ow. So I've been riding for about 5 minutes and I'm absolutely covered from head to toe in mud. My socks are wet. This is going to be a mud bath. Heading down to the bottom of the trails, I thought I'd have a go at the unofficial skinny that lies just at the entrance. Ooh. Mud, slippery skinnies. Ooh. I did not make that through. Check that out. I hope you guys can see that. Look how far it's sunk into the mud there. Look at the state of that. Finally across, I headed up to the trails. Okay, Woodbury Common. Let's go. The problem with riding blind is that you don't know what to expect or what condition the trail is likely to be in. So, today I'm going to take things a little bit slower than I usually would. On this first run down, I realised what I'd let myself in for. It was like riding on ice. There are some pretty boggy sections. Like this one just before the lip of the jump, which nearly caught me out, even at a slow speed. That's horrendously sloppy. With my first run complete, I headed back up to see what else I could find. Let's go, let's hit some trails. It quickly became clear that today was not going to be my day. Straight into the steep and muddy. Outside line there. Oh, hello. Oh, tree. Smashed my shoulder on that tree. Let's take this right. Oh yeah. My back wheel's sliding on everywhere. Yeah. Oh, this is so wet. Riding these soggy berms and slippery leaves down here really was a nerve-wracking experience.
Oh, that was terrible. The great thing about trails like this is that you never know what's coming around the corner. They're full of little jumps and drops and, you know, fun little berms and things. But you do have to take them slightly slower, especially in this weather. Okay, dropping. So this trail looks a bit loamy at the start rather than all that mud, but I'm sure there's plenty of mud a bit further down. Let's see what it has to offer. Ooh, that was a steep muddy corner. Let's take that slow. Always important just to look where you're going and take it slow if it's the first time you've ridden something. Oh, wow, my back tyre is slipping everywhere. This is loose. A lot of fun though. Okay, slightly drier still, a few roots. Ooh. Okay, lower part of the trail now, picking up a bit of speed. Be careful on the leaves. Couple of roots, berm. Okay, so it's a bit sloppier here. Oh, look at that rut. Ooh, there we go, made it. Plenty more mud to come. Ooh, where's the trail? There we go. Take a high line. More slippery leaves, and this is the end. Love it. Ooh, really stacked it there. So the great thing about places like this, there are trails absolutely everywhere. There are just an untold number of lines that you can hit and take. You ride one and you see about 4 or 5 that you think, oh, I'll do that next time. You know, there's plenty of just random jumps and drops all over the place. Really good first skills progression and building up your confidence. This is a nice bit of bench cut track here so far. Pretty wide, pretty flat. Okay, here we go. Steep berms. Nice. Couple of little rollers. Oh, rooty drop or two. Oh, this is really rooty now. Let's stop. That was horrid. We're going to stay at this. Yep, there we go. She's down. Oh, I told you it was horrid. Well, back up to the top. Let's do that again.
The reason I crashed was because I suddenly hit a boggy section of trail and lost control of the front end, but luckily no harm done. So with my confidence and pride slightly knocked, I decided to head straight back up to run this line again. This time my plan was to make it to the end without stacking. Let's see if I learned my lesson.
Oh, slippy in, tight out, there we go. That's amazing. Oh, I'm going to slow it down here, slippy roots. There we go. Whoa. Oh, that is death. Easy, easy, easy. Back brake only. There we go. That was horrid. Now, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm just walking up this line to check the features. It doesn't look like it's been ridden in a while. And in the wet, I just want to make sure it's going to be safe to run down.
With the bad weather recently, a lot of the trails hadn't been ridden in a while. But before I call it a day, I couldn't help but give this last little line a quick ride. But believe me when I say, it's much steeper in person than it looks on screen.
Here we go. Line choice, let's go right. Looks steep. This is one I just scoped out. Flat corners. There we go. Let's drop into the berms. So it's a bit loose because it hasn't been ridden in a while and these berms aren't really holding up.
Yep, they're pretty terrible.
Still a lot of fun.
Luckily, I made it through the day with all my body parts and bike parts intact. When the better weather comes, I'm keen to help out the trail builders maintain and improve these trails ready for the summer. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to hit the subscribe button for more amazing content. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.